Sony. So it appears that the PS5 Slim is in fact real. We get an announcement of it, and fans aren't too happy about it, and more surprisingly, game journalists as well. So before we dive into this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, that notification bell for more gaming content here on this channel. So we're going to dive right into it, because for those of you guys who are new on this channel, I've made plenty of videos talking about the rumors of a potential PS5 Slim and what to look forward to or look out for. And I suggested many of you guys in the past that maybe you guys should wait and not get a base PS5 for the fact is that Sony may be announcing the PS5 Slim. Well, I may have to take back that statement, because it appears that many people aren't too happy about it when it comes to the PS5 Slim, and we're going to pretty much take a deeper look into it, because I think Sony really dropped the ball on this, or I think Sony is so much cocky or arrogant to the point they know that, hey, we can just announce anything at this point and people will pretty much eat it up. Sony fans will pretty much buy it with no issue. So when it comes to the PS5 Slim, for starters, is not really that much different as far as the looks. And that's what many people were really disappointed in, is because people were figuring that, hey, maybe it'll be much smaller, thinner, but it's really not that much different at all. The only difference is now it's missing a disk drive, a detachable disk drive. So it's only pretty much a all digital PS5 console. Now the problem is the fact is that it's more expensive. It is much more expensive than the base PS5, which is $50 more. And I find it funny that you have some journal sites saying that, hey, don't wait on the PS5 Slim. You have a better option by just going with the PS5 base PS5 itself rather than trying to get the Slim. Now, as far as, like I said before, the form factor, the design, the aesthetic of it, it's really not that great of a looker as now, is because you have the detachable pieces to it, where you can buy the detachable disc by itself, which they charge you extra money for that as well. Now, the thing is, if it's going to be more expensive, which most people are saying, okay, we better be getting a bang for our buck, but there's really no difference as far as the architecture. There's no performance boost. It's still just a regular PS5, but much slimmer. And then it doesn't get a vertical stand at all, which is kind of like a head scratcher as well. And then not only that, there's no console covers for the PS5 Slim just yet. So if you was to go get a PS5 or considering shopping around to buy a PS5, then it would just make much more sense if you want to customize your console or the experience itself, then just go get a base PS5 to get the different covers to add on top of it. Now the thing is, I was wondering that if the Slim does come out, will it have some type of performance boost or something that has that little itch that make you say, you know what, I need to go out and go get a Slim. But at this point, I don't see, if you already have a base PS5, there's no difference to go out and get a Slim. Now, if you are a consumer who don't have a PS5, should you get it? Me, in my personal opinion, I think you should just go get the base PS5, since the Slim is not that much smaller than the base. You still have that big bulky type style. Yes, it's thinner, but it's not that much smaller. So you also have to take that under consideration. And then if you're going to go all digital, then just go get an all digital base PS5, since this is supposed to be that alternative of the digital form factor when it comes to the PS5 Slim. Now, as I said before, man, like, I don't know what PS5 or Sony themselves are thinking when it comes to, you know, their decision making when it comes to their releases. We already talked about in the last video that The Last of Us Part 2 remaster is coming, and then they're supposed to be doing, from the rumors, a Horizon Zero Dawn remake, which doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of these weird decisions that's going on. And then on top of that, which we'll get into in another video, the Activision Blizzard with Microsoft have finally came through, and now they officially been acquired by Microsoft. So Sony has a lot of pressure on them. Like I said, we already have Jim Ryan. He's left the company immediately, so we having a replacement, I guess you would say CEO for now, an intern or whatever you want to call them, to pretty much substitute for now. So Sony is pretty much experiencing a shakeup, and this decision right here with the Slim is not going over too well. And I will agree, surprisingly, with this with these journalists as well, that the Slim is just not worth it. And then we still have on top of that, we still have the PlayStation's portable device or streaming device on top of that, which surprisingly done successful as far as pre-orders are concerned, which has me scratching my head. We'll talk about that in another video as well when it comes to Sony. But I definitely want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the PS5 Slim that's just been announced? Now that we know that the rumors are true that the PS5 Slim is here, that must mean that also that we should be expecting or could be expecting a PS5 Pro sometime down the line. But how long will we have to wait for that? We just don't know. We just have to wait and see how this goes. But I want to hear your thoughts on the PS5 Slim. What do you think about it as far as its form factor, you know, the aesthetic? The fact is that it's not that much different at all. I mean, you do have more storage space as far as, you know, being able to store all your games, but other than that, there's pretty much nothing much different than a detachable disk drive, but more expensive. So definitely let me know in the comment sections below if you liked the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more gaming content here on this channel. This is Mugen Lord signing off. I see you game fiends later. Peace out.